Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic as we continue on trying to save the galaxy. Speaking of which, we are going to visit Korriban today. Terrain, volcanic mountain range, native species unknown, now settled. Docking, Dreshte settlement. So, let's go!
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
Looked like the star map was in some sort of cave.
During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Won't the Sith recognize you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Alright, fair enough. Anyways, we're going to go around and talk to people. I do like how the Sith just let anyone land at their academy. Also, in case it comes up, because I'm not sure if it has yet, in the old expanded universe, I don't know if this pertains to the new expanded universe, the Disney one, but in the old expanded universe, the Sith referred to actually two separate but related things. So there's the Sith that most people know, which is like dark side Jedi, like what we're fighting against, even though these aren't technically Sith. They're called Dark Jedi, but, Darth Vader, Palpatine, the type. And then there is the Sith, who were actually the race that inhabited Korriban way in the past. And I thought they were supposed to be extinct, but they do show up or at least, no, I think those are like half-breeds or something. And the actual full-blooded ones are extinct, or mostly extinct, or something. I forget. But basically, there is a race called the Sith, who were powerful dark side users, who originally inhabited Korriban, and I believe they passed on their teachings to the first Sith that we call, that are basically Dark Jedi. So we're going to go and make our rounds, so anything you got to say to us, Bastila?
How can I help?
When we last talked, you said you needed time to think, so?
You have been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
Yes, I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
What is it supposed to be like?
I don't know. It shouldn't be so hard not to think of you. It should be easy not to think of you. I should have discipline. Jedi discipline. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested in me or in my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Give in to your feelings.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
And I feel more alive when I'm with you.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
Well, that's it. It's all over.
I'm afraid so. Although I suppose I should thank you for all you've done, for the lessons you've helped me learn.
God, all these dialogue options kind of suck. You're rationalizing, Bastila. You're just scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
I'm going to stop Malik, Bastila, but I want to do it with you at my side.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You know I'm right, Bastila.
But I can't. Malak will...
I love you, Bastila. I know you love me.
Okay, you've made your point. Now shut up and kiss me, you fool. We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
It didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Yeah, I think that whole side plot was a mistake. Because he basically... I mean, they're kind of taking a page from Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, right? Where Han Solo is just constantly harassing Leia until she gives in, which, as a child, you see that movie and you don't think much of it. But then as an adult, you go back and watch and it's like, oh no, this is a bad thing. This is giving people the wrong idea. And unfortunately, they kind of continued that here. But the relationship between... I almost spoiled it. The relationship between our character and Bastila is actually canon, though, which is why I still pursued it, even though I would have taken no for an answer, but then I wouldn't have been constantly, teasing and harassing her the whole time. But I believe that completes her quest line, more or less, until... we get... No, it just does. Yeah. Okay. She's not even in here anymore. Bastila, there's nothing more that needs to be said at the moment. Your relationship with Bastila is going to depend on the outcome of this mission, and perhaps once it is over with the two of you Oh, once it is over with, the two of you can look at what it is going to become. For now, however, the mission is more important, as is your destiny. Hey, Julie, what's up?
Got something on your mind, do you?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Oh no, not another one. He gets grabby when he's drunk. We're all terrible people. Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You could do that on your own, though.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
What interest do you have in my future?
Interest? Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
I love Julie. Anyways. You prod Julie in an effort to find out why he decided to come with you. In the end, he did mention his adventuring days. Perhaps you could ask him about them later, once you gain more experience. Alright, who else do we have left? Oh, Canderous. We might have to give Canderous some, therapy. Because of, his little duel with his former subordinate. Hey, Canderous, what's up?
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy, I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else you wanted?
No, nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I forgot to ask everyone about this world, too. That's gonna... Anyways, don't move, you fucking stupid Gizka. Hey, Joanny, what's up?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing for now, perhaps later.
Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Alright, I guess we gotta level more. Yeah, we'll do our rounds asking everyone about the planet, and then I think we'll go out. Hey, Bastila.
How can I help?
Oh, she doesn't...
Then I suggest we move on.
She doesn't tell us anything. Hey, Garth.
What do you need?
You want to talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
All right. Hey, Zalbar, I bet. Oh, that's right. Zalbar doesn't know anything about any place that's not Kashyyyk or Terrace, so let's not ask him. Hey, T3. Programming spike? No. All right. Mission's probably not going to be much help because she never really got off Taurus either until she came with us.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the planet we're on?
I don't know anything about Korriban, but I get a bad feeling in this place. If there's such a thing as an evil planet, this is it. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that'll do it.
Okay, have it your way.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you know anything about this world?
Korriban is a Sith world, that's for sure. I mean, just look at this place. Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore, did go down. They say the Sith performed terrible magics here. You have anything else you want to ask?
No, that's it for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
That'll be all, HK-47.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
I also did a little research, and I do want to take a look at my stats here. So it's not just little like lore tidbits you can get from restoring HK's memory. Apparently, it also improves his stats too. So we need repair, bonus 2, total rank 2. Yeah, so I think what we got for skill points. I don't think I have any available right now, but I do know there's some gear. Is there gear? Do I have gear? I don't think I have gear right now for it, but we've seen there's gear that can improve your stats, and what I might do is take that combined with some. Actually, I think adrenal stims only really help you in combat. Now that I think about it, so in Star Wars: The Old Republic, you can use stims can boost any stat, but here I think they mostly just boost strength and dexterity. Yeah, alacrity, so dexterity, stamina, constitution, and strength, and then better versions of it, and then battle stimulants that kind of improve your attack and damage output. Yeah, so. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for gear, because I would like to. We probably won't be able to get a ton out of it. Like, we're not going to be able to max it out, I don't think, by any means. Even if, like, I dumped my last attribute points into intelligence, which probably won't. 16. Actually, I might not even have any attributes points anymore. So if I put everything into that's right, I put everything into awareness and persuade right now. So if I had a +3 modifier, I could have had more computer points, but yeah. So unfortunately, we won't be able to finish that plot line. But such is life. But like I said, honestly, the only reason I chose Smuggler instead of Scout is because Smuggler gives you persuasion, which otherwise you don't get until you're a Jedi, I think. I don't even know if you actually get it when you become a Jedi. But like the Scout's better in melee. But then the Smuggler does have really good feats though. Whereas like the Scout just like you get implant 1 for free. That's like your feat. Maybe there's another one, but yeah. Well, we'll bring along Karth, even though We'll bring Karth in a bit. I feel like as a blaster user, he's not going to be too good against Jedi because they're just going to deflect all his blaster bolts. So we're going to take Jolie and Juani. All right. Of course, Circus here.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin? Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Here to introduce your friend, Jolie.
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We could check into it when we're on Manan next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Alright, so I guess we got another quest for Jolie. Alright. Zerka Guard. Port Authority. Let's see. Do you have any unsecured crates laying around? Also, I don't like how dark Korriban is. This is going to make it a fucking pain in the ass to edit again, isn't it? Oh, well. Oh, well.
Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
Should I come here often, do they?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa. Bolawan na chikni. Pamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
What's this academy you mentioned?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa. Bolawan na chikni. Pamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun mwatati mana ithabola. Uy, ithanadana yitya. Kunti chani. Tong patogas maktelia.
You know of the Evanhawk.
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tonk king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek mulira best.
What the hell were you up to, Davik, that you were making weekly runs to Korriban? That's not really necessary, is it?
Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun mwatati mana ithabola.
Can I ask you some questions?
Achuta. Wanga kun pistol piking kunyana. Tong patogas maktelia.
Tell me about Korriban.
Tabistubong konkipanpa. Chingpala chiskamuli. Tuni rana no prata dunkno sarchadoma wama kun bestoma. Nisha jilocha kin kuno bamuli raji kun. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunk walyagando de nago chuchut. Kachi chua itha haudunga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de nebobo. Munko kun biskang. Bamulara.
Tell me about Zerka.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay taudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa. Bolawan na chikni. Bamuleslik mo podana wanga kun bist mulira best. Kuyami juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki. Kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun mwatati manaizabola.
Have you ever heard of a star map?
Ako chekopa. Gino mulira king pajak. Slimo poidwana.
Tell me about the Sith Academy.
Tabistubong konkipangpa. Chingpala chiska muli. Tuni rana no prata dunk no sarchadoma wama kun bestoma. Nisha jilocha kin kuno bamuli raji kun.
What do you know about the Sith's excavations?
Tuni pudu. Rana no prata dunk no sarcha. Ichua penki.
All right, I'll be on my way. Thank you.
Mucha shagpangpa. Inkin kun no bamulri raji kun.
All right, so we got to pass ourselves off as an applicant to the Sith Academy in order to get access to those excavations, it would seem.
Go about your business, please, citizen.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira king kunjope shak. No bamuliraji. Johnny yun turungchi wi itadia. Pola una chinek. Bamulirat slimo anga kun bisking.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No, no, no. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tuni pudu. Rana no prata dunk no sarcha. Ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi! You're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why? What did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us. Silence. It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
They aren't worth your time.
I suppose not, but you're as boring as they are. Fine, fine. Go on, all of you. Hopefully you've learned something here.
Alright. Well, we saved a couple of lives. And I can't wait to burn this place down. Hello, Bree, is it?
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi ita kanki, chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki.
What sort of merchandise do you offer?
Nekava dubaka, patisa, con mulis limo poi wanga kun viskin, chi ita kanki, chana kilikon.
Why so?
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli radwana ji. Kinba no kunikset abog. Chi wi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonki pa no kunek abog. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank konti machit
What connections do you have?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jikona, tonki pa nonku nek abog, baba hasan shan. No ba muri rati lai kunka.
I see your merchandise.
Kakin cha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank konti machit
Craft Warblade. Twisted by the dark side, the craft-tempered swords with the power of the Force, perhaps even before lightsabers, became the weapon of the Jedi, both dark and light. Oh, it's just a sword with an attack modifier, though. Gassetfet's heavy pistol. Gassetfet was rarely seen without this adaptable blaster. Famous for killing the captain of a flagship Republic frigate at the Battle of Jaga's cluster, he is presumed dead. Othan Shirker. Ooh, attribute damage, dexterity DC 14. This is an improvement over the standard sonic pistol design that must seem doubly shrill to the large ears of the Bothans. Alright, most of this stuff is kind of meh. Alright, so we got our little...
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the Academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Well, if you'd seen us before, we wouldn't be newcomers, would we?
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
Oh, you can try to kill me. You'd fail, but you can try.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Okay, these two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps, "My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do." After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down, I can help."
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There is silence and a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
Ha! Too funny.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
And perhaps I'll kill you. Oh, come on, that should have been a light side choice.
Most of the merchants head over to Zerka's headquarters if they want to do some trading. I can't wait to get back to the core systems. This planet is dangerous with all those Sith wandering around.
Yeah, I hope they don't care that I'm wearing like a light side artifact or anything. Damn it, Julie. Okay, so this is the Zerka shop. They didn't leave anything out for us to steal. Well, I have no interest in trading, but let's see if he offers any quests.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
What does Zerka do here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Zerka works with the Sith.
Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going. Now, was there anything else?
Can I ask you some questions about the colony?
Certainly.
What can you tell me about this colony?
There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresh Day was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dresh Day, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere.
Have you ever heard of a star map?
A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean as in old ruins.
Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it.
What do you know about the... what can you tell me about the colony?
The only thing... But no...
Oh shit, that was new dialogue. Who is allowed in the academy?
Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Euthura Ban, I believe her name is.
Where do I find this Euthura?
Other than in the academy itself, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Alright, I'll be going.
Do come again.
Yeah, okay, he wasn't too useful, but we did get a name out of him. What did we miss for dialogue? Here we go. Zerka representative. Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith. I thought it was repeat dialogue, because for some reason I remember when I first asked him about either the colony or the academy, I thought there were more options than what was there.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon.
Yes, the Ebon Hawk is my ship.
Tong hitwama aki inkotune, or tong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun kin, kimba no kun nik dota, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inkotune, chuna mulira, tong hitwama ji kuna.
Well, that gives us a time frame, so it's been roughly 1 month since the Battle of Terrace. And over what? What are you talking about? Davic's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him.
Kang nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pi do ula. Nekaba dubaka. Patisa, patisa. Con mulis limo poi wanga kun viskin. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon.
I don't want to... Oh, there's nothing like that on the ship.
Kava, yun patisa. Chiwak aita kanki jiyokaku.
Well worth my while.
Uchua penki. Tangi tuamaji human act in ikatune. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chiwak aita kanki.
And if I refuse?
Kimba no konik dota. Patisa.
Guess I could take a look for it.
Tingkuin ka. Kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Tong itwamachi.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. If there's something valuable in there, we'll take it, but... Unfinished business. Ebonhawk, you have encountered an alien by the name of Lurtz, who mentioned that there is a container on board the Ebonhawk filled with spice that Davik had agreed to bring him. You have agreed to return to Lurtz with the spice, and he has provided you with the security code Red 47. Enter the Sith Academy. Korriban. In order to get inside the Sith Academy in Dreshte, you will have to be approved by one of the Sith as a worthy hopeful. The one who does the deciding is a Twi'lek by the name of Yuthara Ban, apparently. Wow, these Sith are a lot more accepting.
One of Korriban's primary trade routes went through Terrace. Now that it's destroyed, the colony here will have an even harder time of it.
I will say the Sith here are definitely a lot more accepting of aliens than they usually are. Alright, I guess I can talk to you.
Uchua penki. Tong itwamaji human act in ikatune. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chiwak aita kanki. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwamaji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no konik dota.
You know something about the Ebonhawk?
Nikaba dubaka! Patisa! Con mulis limo poi wanga kun viskin. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Uba baska duana chichopa muska. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Hiyuma batmalyaw no ish. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Kun muliras limo poi wanga tog kimba. No kun neksag. Patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi. Tingkuin ko ka, tong hitwana ji sabkat agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tong pa nong kunek abog.
Anything interesting going on here?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwak aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muliras limo poi wanga tang itwamaji human act in ikatune.
What do you know about the Sith Academy?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inkotune, o tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no konik dota.
That's all for now.
Ciao baso. Gino mulira ni bubo. Tong kimba no koneksag.
We've already got enough information on where the star map is, and honestly, even asking about it the first couple of times was probably extraneous. So no sense in advertising our presence here and what we're looking for.
Kakin cha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun. No ba mulira tilai kunka. Kang nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pi to ula.
Who are you?
Achua penki, yun patisa. Ichuba jikotka naga, Kingu mwa muliradwana. Kinbanik chalora kun.
I want to ask you some questions.
Kinkuinko ka. Kinbanik chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Tong itwa machi.
All right, well then, goodbye.
Smilya! Tingkuin ko ka. Patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi.
All right, I should have guessed from the cards on the table, but he's the designated POSIC player.
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already. It must be some kind of test. I'll survive and make it into the Academy. I know it.
No, you won't. All right, we'll take a short look around the Academy. I'll probably call it for today. I do like the artwork they have for the Academy here. Ooh, yeah, just smell that dusty air.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Haha, time to steal from the Sith. That's it? Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. No, no, I'm blocked in. All right, well, we got on this side. Repair kit, all right.
What?
All right. Prospective Sith student. The environments are really beautiful. What are you doing?
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Who put you up to this? Okay, you're all idiots.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Meagle's beatings.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
Alright, and these must be the ones that died.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yathura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
How do I become a Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yathura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Alright.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
I need to get inside. I have been sent to speak with the Master of the Academy.
No one gets inside, citizen. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only.
You will let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please, do not attempt that again. I have been
Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I'll be going then.
on your way, citizen.
Feel like you're guaranteed to fail those, which makes sense, so... Although it would have been really fun if we could have just walked in with Meckel here watching, but...
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Meckel?
And what if I am?
You have to do something about those men. They're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
I demand you stop this at once.
You demand. Why would I listen to you? I'll do as I please. And if watching these fools starve themselves amuses me, that's what I'll do.
You should not toy with people's lives.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Meckel is tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy. Well, not exactly what I wanted to achieve. You were talking to Meckel. I saw you. Where did he go? Did he tell you I was worthy? Okay. So we're gonna ruin his fun now.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
Alright. So he's even dumber. Come on.
You talked to Meckel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
He said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
Go home.
There we go. That's the, Well, fuck.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
Alright, let's go back in and see if we can beat his ass. Curious that he went to the outpost to eat and not the Sith Academy that he's supposedly a member of, but... Alright, where are you? Oh, you Korriban. Hello there. Nice to meet you, my lady.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
So you know what I am.
You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Are you Korriban?
I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human?
Yes, that's exactly why I'm here. Let me join you.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, I'm a fallen Jedi, if you must know.
A Padawan, perhaps? Though it makes little difference. I sense enough raw power within you to... Well, we shall see. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. Are you ready to go there now?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know that the Sith are powerful, a force to be reckoned with.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I am ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Oh, we got a little... I like how they give us... I assume this is supposed to be our room when we stay at the Academy, but it's just one bed for the 3 of us. Dark Jedi Knight robe. 3 med packs and some credits. That's pretty decent.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite prospect?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
And what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
And then the cycle starts anew. How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
And what's to stop me from telling him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
You want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Oh, do I want to do it? You know what? Very well, I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on?
Can you tell me about the code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through power, I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish. But it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
The Force shall set me free.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well.
I want to know more about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb of Naga Shadow?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
There's no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Okay, you have to do this quest. Why are the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
I think I've heard enough.
As you wish.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself? I am originally from Slaheron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
I'll be going then.
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
Hey, we got some levels. Oh, I can't loot her. Quarters. Oh well. Now I gotta find... What? Okay. Uthar Wynn's room?
No problem. Didn't work.
Can I... I can't change my party out. Hey there, wanna fight?
Sorry, I don't have time to speak. My training.
You're just patrolling the hallway like an idiot. Hello there.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Is something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
I can't persuade you to tell me.
No, I really can't. A Sith, like you, would use any means to succeed.
But I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how did you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out, give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alright. Code of the Sith. Korriban Yathar has instructed you on the Code of the Sith. Master Uthar has already stated that the first hopeful to come to him with full knowledge of the code could gain prestige. If you take it to him, make sure you remember it well. The Double Cross. Korriban Yathar Ban has chosen you to be part of her plot to overthrow Master Uthar and take over the Academy, and she didn't give you much choice in the matter. Uthar will help you gain enough prestige to be worthy of the final test at the Tomb of Naga Shadow, and there she expects you to help her kill Master Uthar. Okay. A doubting Sith. Korriban, you encountered a Sith by the name of Kel Alguin, who really didn't belong in the Academy. In fact, you advised him to think about joining the Jedi instead. Kel took your advice to heart and decided to leave the Sith and think about it. Who knows, perhaps someday you might find him amongst the ranks of the Order. I mean, that would be kind of cool if you could see him in the final battle, but that's not likely to happen. I like this ambient screaming in the background. Hello.
No problem. Got it.
Hey, there we go. Free money. All right. Let's see what else is here. We have Uthar Wynn's room. Wasn't I here already?
Didn't work.
All right, what's this way? I just want to get a bearing of where I am. Hey, LaShao.
I remember you from the colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me.
Who are you?
You don't remember? My name is Lasho. We met in the colony ever so briefly.
You're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
In what way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe I could help you get it.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we will be unbeatable.
You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
There is a powerful Sith cloak in the furthest tomb in the valley.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Fair enough, I will have to look into it. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Why do you think this holocron is so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive?
See you there.
Remember, the central pillar's in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
She's definitely going to use us and turn on us. That is the Sith way. Hello, Shardan. You seem to be a little wounded.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
Who are you?
Shardan's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
You want to make an issue out of it?
And go into the dueling room? I've got better things to do than give you a fair fight. You can count on seeing me later, though. My lightsaber has your name on it.
Really? That's how it's going to be, huh? Like how he's straight up saying, yeah, I'm not going to give you a fair fight. I'm going to ambush you. It's like, cool, thanks for the heads up, asshole. Alright, what's up here? Is this where we were? Yes.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
passion.
Through passion, I gain...
strength.
Through strength, I gain...
power.
Through power, I gain...
victory.
Through victory...
my chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false, there is nothing worse than love.
False.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
How do I gain more prestige?
Oh, it is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a suitably valuable artifact from the Valley of the Dark Lords. Really, however, you should seek out Euthura and get her advice. She is your trainer, after all, yes?
Where is this valley?
There is an exit that leads to the surface of the planet. The valley is only a short trip from there. It is not difficult to find.
I want to know something more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one.
I'll be on my way then.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
All right. So this goes to Sith Academy entrance. Is this going to be back to the colony? Yes.
You're a student at the Academy. You may enter by the door.
All right. Let's end things off here for now, I think. We'll level them up next time. I might take a quick trip back to the ship because... oh, even here we can't fast travel to the Ebon Hog. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and we still got to find Dustle. We know he's in the Academy somewhere, but yeah, so far so good. We've managed to infiltrate the Sith Academy, so we're doing pretty well. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.